On 22nd October 2010, the government of Uganda, through its agency, the Uganda National Roads Authority, awarded Dott Services Limited the contract to reconstruct the Mbale Tororo and Mbale Soroti roads at a cost of $113 million. At the time, motorists would need over 3 hours driving from Mbale to Soroti on a road in a flat terrain with hardly any corners. But work did not begin immediately because the consultant delayed to hand over the road design to the contractor Dott Services.
We were only asked to be doing what can enable the vehicles to move and address the outcry of the public, but not necessarily from a comprehensive engineering point of view.
In normal practice, before the contractor is given the green light to mobilize personnel and equipment to deploy at the site, the consultant must have handed over the road design and a strip map which reflect the needs of the employers, in this case the government, and UNRA, the Uganda National Roads Authority.
Now the main delays came from a finalization of the design intervention. This planned design intervention, which was eventually implemented, took almost 15 months to be finalized and given to the contractor. And all this time, contractor was basically carrying out some drainage works.
Amidst numerous challenges, the road project was completed in May 2015. Transport from Mbale to Soroti and connecting to other districts like Lira, Katakwi and Karamoja sub-region was made easy.
The road is currently having huge traffic. The traffic volumes have increased by 280% from what was designed. And there is a lot of abuse also from the trucks carrying a lot of stone from Karamoja region.
But was there value for money on this road? Is the criticism on the quality of the road justified?
We believe the company has done whatever it has been instructed to do, and we have done the best.
We got a communication from UNRA also that by 2014, a contractor would be procured for that performance-based contract, which should then handle where we will have reached. And that is, I think, something that should take on immediately. It should not even wait for another 1 year.
The other part of the road contract, concurrently awarded to Dott Services, covered the Mbale Tororo stretch at a cost of $38.4 million. Dott Services was tasked to rehabilitate the 49-kilometer road, and the project was completed in June 2014. But when part of the Ndaiga Bridge on the Malaba-Bujiri highway collapsed, tracks carrying heavy loads destined for Kampala from Kenya were diverted to the Mbale Tororo road, which was designed for light traffic and less axle weight loads. As a result, parts of the road were constrained until UNRA set up a weighbridge less than 3 kilometers from Mbale town. But that did not solve the problem. There were allegations that some truck drivers would pay off corrupt UNRA officials to buy their way through with heavy trucks.
The life of the road depends on the traffic, the volume of traffic, the maintenance of the road, the load, the axle load controls in place so that the road is not abused.
Another complaint raised by UNRA officials was what they said was poor surface dressing around rail trucks.
We actually raised that matter with the supervision consultant there, and we said, okay, now there are a number of railway crossings along this road. There is a need for a very deliberate measure to address that. However, we got a communication from the supervision consultant who represents UNRA, of course, that was not supposed to be within the scope of the works that we were supposed to do. So that was left out in that particular project.
For any road to last long, the users must have discipline. In December 2010, Dott Services also won the contract to construct the Jinja Kamuli Road at $46.1 million. The 58-kilometer road with a width of 9 meters is one of the best roads in eastern Uganda.
You have a pure CRR base course, then you have asphalt overlay of 50 millimeter. which includes shoulders.
The road has good drainage to protect it from running water. The culverts are also wide enough to allow easy flow of water.
There is a substantial cross drainage improvement on the road with 900 millimeter culverts, which are easy to maintain and clean. And we believe this road design which is adopted will give it a good life and a long life for it to.
If a local company can do such work, I think it's a very good work. And I give it to Dott Services.
So what is the difference between the Jinja Kamuli Road and the Mbale Tororo and Mbale Soroti roads?
Kamuli, the design is much better. For example, the final layer of Tororo Mbale Soroti is the third layer on Jinja Kamuli.
Road experts say a well-supervised contractor delivers what the employer wants in line with the budget ceiling.